What's up guys, it's Dylan, and today I'm going to be going over my 2023 back routine. For the past 2 years, my main goal in the gym has been increasing overall strength, so I was doing almost entirely big compound movements. This was great for being generally stronger, however, during this time I developed some significant muscular imbalances. Some of this asymmetry was due to jiu-jitsu because of the overuse of muscles relative to others. However, my reliance on compound movement and lack of incorporating more targeted areas definitely exacerbated the imbalances. Since I tore my ACL back in September, I've taken the time to address some of these imbalances by developing a new strength program that emphasizes strict form as well as progressively overloading the muscles. I like to begin the workout by doing as many pull-ups and as many chin-ups as I can. If you notice while I'm doing the reps, I'm coming to almost in a complete hang at the bottom and squeezing for a second at the top, really just to get my muscles nice and warmed up for the workout. I like starting with these just because they hit pretty much every muscle in the back, which gets some nice blood flow to all my muscles before I get into more of the working sets of the workout. So once I finish my pull-ups and chin-ups, I move on to seated rows, lat pull-downs, or T-bar rows. So this is the part of the workout where I like to add a little bit of variety. So I will do seated rows, lat pull-downs, and T-bar rows in any order, kind of mixing it up a little bit just to kind of shock the muscle. I do think there's something to be gained from not doing the exact same routine in the exact same order every single day. And also with these exercises, I add a little bit of variation. For example, in the seated rows right here, you can see I'm doing one arm single rows. I will sometimes use the piece of machinery underneath my left foot, which would just be like the close grip pulls if I want to do both arms at the same time. And then I'll sometimes do the wide grip ones and even do overhands or underhands. There's a lot of variation you can add to these exercises, but at the core of it, I'm doing some kind of seated rowing exercise. Moving on, we have the lat pull-down machine. Now this is obviously very similar to pull-ups, but it's very important that you emphasize good form on this. As you can see, my feet are firmly planted on the ground and my hips really aren't moving at all. It's all in the upper back, and I'm really, again, focusing on that squeeze at the bottom and then that hang at the top. And again, with the lat pull downs, same as the seated rows, I like to introduce some variety in the grips. So as you can see here, I'm doing a pull up grip, and I like to switch to the wide grip pull ups and then the underhand chin up grip. Next up, I have the T-bar rows, and again, with this you can see there's many different grips, so you can try whatever you'd like. Again, I do some sort of variation of a overhand, underhand, and then a wide grip, just to make sure I'm activating as much of the back as possible. And that's about it for the workout for the working sets. After this, I'm going to max out wide grip pull-ups, but that's about it. So it's not a very flashy, long workout. It's 90 total working reps with 3 max outs total. So I mean, you're looking in the ballpark, maybe 100, 110 reps for the whole workout. Not very long, but I will say if you're going to try to replicate this workout scheme, I would highly recommend tracking your weights and meticulously tracking the progress of them, so making sure you're progressively overloading, gaining strength week to week. This is a simple program, but it kind of relies on you making sure you're getting stronger doing these movements. I do plan on making a video going into more detail about how I progressively overload the weights. But for this workout, a good rule of thumb is once I can do 3 sets of 10, I make sure I can do a 4th set of 10 with that same weight before I increase the weight further. That's about it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Have a good day.